Hello and welcome back to Delusion. Last episode we explored and pretty much completely cleared Cadaver Keep to the very north of this island here. Although there was this one elevator that we couldn't use because we need a key for it. So until we can get that key, we're just gonna go explore the south. Oh! Okay, we also have a key for this thing here. Oh, I guess this is our house. Right. Yeah, this is the house we bought. Which is now kind of finished a little bit. Not really. But we have a bed here, so that's nice. And a little garden here with the alchemy station. Alright, that's nice. I don't think we can afford to upgrade it further though at the moment. We will though soon. Oh, I was about to say, didn't this thing normally look different? No lockpicks, yeah. I'm starving for lockpicks since we can't buy any on this island so far. Also, I kind of would have thought that at some point we would get like an teleportation station back to the main island, to Hellowshire. We haven't found any. Interesting bridge here, but you know, a bit unnecessarily high. Then again, maybe this river floods sometimes and then it's higher, who knows. We haven't seen it rain yet, I think, in this game. Oh, ho ho ho! What do we have here? Oh, needs a key, but yeah, I'm happy that I found the secrets behind the waterfall. That is not just some coins for once. Okay, we have another vault down back there behind the waterfall. Very similar to the one that we saw at the very start of Hellowshire when we got there. I have been over there. There's like this ambush of monsters over there and cartographer from the academy. Which we also have to go back to the academy at some point to do all the law riddles there and the quest that is connected to it. Also, we have a landmark. What is it? Cartography landmark. Yes. Sentient worm. Oh. Oh! Oh yeah. Okay. I just saw it now. Oh my god. Yeah, it's one of the catacomb worms. And it's sentient, I guess? I thought they were all sentient. Not sure. Well, I guess the fact that it says sentient worms, that means that the others are not sentient. Also, this thing is very close now. Yeah, I guess let's go up there to the worm. I'm not scared at all. to this platform. Maybe we can talk to it from there. Have to fight our way through a few of these. Oh, that wasn't a great hit. Oh, the little hiccup there at the game. There we are. Shielding potion. At some point I'll have to use all these potions, but I don't really see the need that much. Okay, yeah, there we have the worm. Let me just get this mine here before I go over there. There's some fine ore. And yeah, Hello there, Mr. Worm. Do you talk? Yeah, okay. The great creature looms overhead, engulfing you in blasts of putrid, warm breath. Though the creature's mouth does not move, a voice creeps through your mind like a choir of whispers, somehow deafening in their unison. You fortunate morsel. You are tasteless. This worm has no interest in your flesh. Who is this? We are a collective of thoughts trapped within the mind of this worm. We are endless, a lingering echo of this worm's victims, devoured from within our crypts. It is rare to speak with a morsel such as yourself. We have waited a long time for such an opportunity. Will you help us with a certain matter? Sure, depends on the matter, I guess. Not without knowing what it is. Let us explain. We share a body with this worm, but we do not share its hunger. We are, after all, a remnant of its victims, and its feasts do not bring us pleasure. We are powerless to stop the worm ourselves, as we can exert only a limited influence on its body. But there may be a way to pacify the creature for a time. We would simply need a delivery. A delivery of what, exactly? We require the urns of anguish, sealed deep within the mausoleums. They contain the cremated remains of many endless who were long ago burned by the living. A cruel fate as their consciousness lingers, but with no body to provide sensation, the endless trapped in those urns exist in a perpetual darkness, so if they were to join us, it would perhaps be a better fate. The sealed urns have yet escaped the worm's nose, but the ashes are of such magical potency we are sure they would satiate the worm, and the mausoleums would be left in peace. Bring us 3 urns of anguish and you will have our gratitude. 2 reside in the mausoleums, a 3rd is elsewhere. We know not where. Can't I just slay the worm? A discord of laughter rings through your mind. Your delusion is amusing, morsel. What would you slay it with? That needle you carry? No, you would simply be eaten. Furthermore, we ourselves would likely perish. We are in disagreement as to whether that is a desirable outcome. So is there some reward? We maintain a sliver of control over this worm's body. We feel a treasure lodged in its throat, accidentally consumed in the large feast. Perhaps we could dislodge it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, morsel. Okay, yeah. I think we found one of these urns of anguish over there in the mausoleum to the north. Wait, where are we? Yeah, the northern mausoleum. So I have one of these urns. How many did he say? Did they say they want? Like 3 or 4? Or we forgot. Well, we'll get some, I'm sure. Oh, I just see this thing here. Can also have a look at that. I'm not gonna jump down yet, though. I've tempted fate too often with my reckless jumps. Off cliffs and whatever. How do we get there? I feel like we would survive this jump, but yeah. Maybe let's go there as it was intended. Also, I see some money over there. Oh, and a sign. Which just one way. This way to the Duchess Manor. Alright. That's where we're going, I guess. The Duchess, which is the real reason we are exploring this island, as we need to recruit her to deal with Vela Kalose, former crewmate of hers. Dum dum. How can I not? Okay. Just gonna have to be persistent with the jumping. Oh, and some lockpicks. Well, one. Fair enough. And one of these spear throwers. Not too dangerous. You suck. Thank you. Alright. This poor tree has a big, disgusting growth inside it. Can probably not kill that, no. From a certain angle, these look like enemies. I feel like that would have been an interesting addition to the game. Like if there were a few of these who just, you know, like a mimic, they just attack you suddenly. Not all of them, just a few. This is the Duchess's castle, I assume. Can also go over there to this island. Something floating there. And still can't get down there? No. It's okay. Guess let me go over there. Okay. This southern part is very big here. Much larger than the northern part. We have a lot to explore here. Let's head towards the giant crab in the sky. It's fine. Now landmark also. Yeah, what do we have here? Ruins of Verdant. Oh, okay. A person here? Tending to the fields or something? Or is this a gravekeeper? The Endless sweeps the ground with his rake, though he just seems to be moving around the dirt. As you approach, he looks startled. Ah, breather. Didn't notice you there. Not often I see your kind around. I've heard that a lot. Who are you? Who am I? Well, that's a good question. I've been wondering myself lately. I seem to have forgotten my name a few decades back. Was it Yem? Or Klapus, perhaps? Ah, it's all a jumble. Anyways, I'm the groundskeeper for the Duchess. At least, I think I am. Not seen the girl for a good century or so. And I'm starting to wonder if I made the whole thing up. What is this place? Time ago, before we lot called ourselves Endless, these islands were known as Verdant. Our houses were made from beautiful wood, not those huge stone tombs you see today. This part of the island is the only place left where you can see a remnant of how things used to be. The rest of it has all rotted away. It's also where the Duchess lives, but she never leaves her manor. Can I visit the Duchess? You can sure try. Her family manor is over yonder, but it's mostly just a ruin now, and she's hidden the entrance with a spell. You'll have to figure out how to get across somehow. She's also enchanted a bunch of skeletons to patrol the place, so watch your step. They can't really think, it's just a spell holding them together, so they won't hesitate to swipe at you. Well, thanks, I'll be going then. Happy raking. You have a beautiful house here, I must say. Although, to be honest, this looks like nicer than a lot of other places here. There are a lot of trees here at least. Okay, yeah, let me move forward. We have a lot to explore over there also, I guess, but can wait. Okay, okay. Here, there are the skeletons, of which he talked. Lot of these houses, these are, I guess, the old houses that he spoke of. Made out of wood. Yeah, they look like very normal houses. And not like crypts or little churches. Can we... no? Okay. We have a little cigarette here, of sorts. Oh my god, I hate these fights with more than one enemy. Hit him, hit him! Okay. Yeah. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's a lore thing? Okay, okay, maybe this is how we enter the thing. Break the illusion spell. Oh, thank you. Always nice to just smash my way in. Remarkable treasure, oh. Sure, that'll give some nice money. And you also a lore thing? Okay. Let's look over there. Oh yeah, I see another one of these up there. Up. Oh yeah. Glad that no bridge has collapsed under me so far. Oh, and we also have another one of these giant eyes in the skies. Oh, like we're one there and there. Wonder what's up with that. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad. Kill him. Yes. Yeah, the health regeneration ring seems to work pretty nicely. Giving us this constant flow of regeneration. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're also shooting over there with your thing. Was not something here, no. Alright. Yeah. What's up with these? Oh, I also see a gold lock. Yeah, but we can just smash it. Huh. Nice. Fine ore. Oh. Hate you. Leave me alone. Oh. got me into a corner. Don't corner me. You don't corner an animal. Alright, another one. Something has changed. Okay. Maybe we broke the illusion. Oh, and some glorious silk. Very nice. Oh no, I'm not gonna jump. No, thank you. I value my life. I saw some treasure though there. I think we can make this jump. Yeah. Saw treasure beyond this tree. But this is much closer now also. How did we change the item? Here, let me have a look. Yes, the eye. Wasn't there like also a small island somewhere near it? Maybe it was just some type of perspective that made it look like the island was near it. Anyway, I think we did the thing here. Yeah. Oh, probably the bridge was probably not there before, and now it is. I hope. Yes. Over the magic bridge to the manor with a little teleportation thing inside also. Okay, we can go through there, but let me have a look around the vicinity first. Something in there? No. Just stealing some money from the graves. Let's go through that portal. Step through the mirror and appear somewhere else. So where are we? Well, the map does not really show us where we are, does it? Oh, okay, we're just teleported upwards. Yeah, okay. Another one of these in here. Ah, and I assume this is the Duchess herself. She looks very unique. Hello. Hanging in the gloom, the endless woman is engrossed in ritual. She hisses violent, unfamiliar words while her hands trace sparks of light through the air, illuminating the books and the dust around her. Hello. The woman seems oblivious to your presence, her face inscrutable behind her mask. She continues to mutter esoteric phrases while sculpting glyphs of light. What are you doing? She screams, her voice seething with a wave of magical energy that sends the books crashing to the floor. Do you know how difficult it is to weave parallel cipher syntax while some idiot is talking in your ear? She groans in frustration. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a family crisis, and you caught me trying to conjugate a pair of superlatives. Sometimes I just hate cipher semiotics. Well, I suppose if you bypassed my security measures, you must have come here for a reason. She studies you a moment. You're not a cadaver assassin, are you? Sent by that infernal Ridder to try and lop off my head or some such. No, I'm not an assassin. She studies you a moment. Well, that's exactly what an assassin would say. I have to be sure. I'm just going to have a poke around in your mind. You might feel some tingling in your brain, but don't worry, this rarely leads to permanent damage. I guess we can't avoid it. Did you say perma? A pain slices through your head, followed by a plethora of discomforting feelings. Your senses are jumbled, you hear smells, taste things, breathe sounds, everything warps, and you feel nauseous. But then you find yourself under the sharp light of your home star. Your hand grips a bloodied branch. A child cowers before you, weeping in the mud. Yes, you remember, this was the first real fight you ever won, when you were 6 years young. Her voice cut through your dream. So you were always the violent sort, eh, mortal? But this isn't enough, I need more. Another wave of nausea. Reality churns around you until you wake in an Inquisition prison cell. The smell of rust and shit filling your nostrils. So that's it, eh? You're with those Inquisition bastards. But you're not a player, just some pawn in their scheming. Blackmailed with the threat of oblivion. How pitiful. Once more you're submerged in memory. You see Vela's ship drifting away from you, and with it, your only hope of salvation. Ah, so it's Vela you're after. I sailed with her for 10 years, even called myself a Dark Star, but I assume you knew that. Basalt sent me. Ah, so that old sea slug's still with us. I must admit, I always thought the drinking would kill him. But to hear he's working with the Inquisition after all we've been through, well, this only deepens my suspicions. So tell me, do you kill for your masters? Do you take the lives of others to preserve your own? I'll kill anyone who stands in my way. Of course, I'm sure you're extremely tough, and I should cower in fear and all the rest. But let's see the truth, shall we? Your mind reels once more. You see the man and monster who've stood in your way, and how you've clashed swords, evaded their blows, buried your steel into their flesh. You remember the chaos, the thrill, the bloodlust. The truth is, you enjoyed it. She seems taken aback. Mortal, you're a monster. The blood that you've spilled, nobody could ever atone for such wanton violence. Though I suppose I have no right to judge you. My conscience is hardly clear. But what's this? Searing pain, and you see the flesh farm screaming in agony. You see Ritter, his cruel gaze, and you remember the deal you made. Ah, so you are in league with the cadavers. Your actions, whether in spite or folly, have cast a dark shadow on this island. And yet I see nothing to show that you mean me harm. She sighs. I'll spare you the torment of further mind probes, mortal. Any more and your brain could burst, and I don't want to clean that up. Ah, but where are my manners? We've learned all about you. But I've not introduced myself. She feigns a pompous bow. The Duchess at your service. Well, really, I am Philomena Caveridge, Duchess of Vestalshire. But that's quite the mouthful, eh? If you'd arrived about 6 centuries ago, I would have greeted you in a bustling household, alive with music and merriment. My servants would have offered refreshments, I would have introduced you to my 5 darling children. She chuckles wearily. Ah, how is it that 600 years can pass so quickly? Now I drift in this cold tomb while my estate lies in decay. Such inherited wealth is abhorrent. I'm inclined to agree with you, mortal. In my youth I resented my birthright. As the eldest child I was expected to marry and produce heirs, when all I really wanted to pursue was my studies. But if the privilege of those years warranted some sort of debt, I paid it 1,000 times over. You see, I became Duchess the day my father died in the Great Devouring. Do you know what that was? No, I'm sure I've heard it, but tell me again. Also, you have a picture of your queen above you, so I assume you're loyal. 635 years ago, the Endless were born from the hubris and folly of our king. His wretched spell twisted half of the realm into his accursed form. We were born anew, frenzied and hungry. So the realm of Verdant, for that it's what it was called, then ate itself. Friends and family who were dining merrily together in the morn were eating each other by the eve. And my family was no different. I was 35 years of age when it happened. I had a husband, 5 beautiful children. You know the cruelest thing? There was a part of us that knew what was happening. As I tore into my husband's flesh, I howled not in anger but in sorrow. As my daughter gurgled upon the bowels of her brother, I saw the tears streaming down her face. And as I picked up my infant son, not 3 months old, I wanted to hold him, to kiss him. I never meant to. Her voice croaks and she is silent a moment. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. Save your tears, mortal. There are some things you will never understand. To be endless is to live with a terrible guilt. It is the same for all of us, but while most find comfort in the rituals and traditions of old, I find them suffocating. Ah, but there I go again, dredging up the past. I think it's why I stopped getting invited to all those mausoleum balls. So tell me, mortal, this hunt for Vela, what do you hope to accomplish? Can't you just read my mind? Well, of course I could, but that's terribly impolite. Now I know you're not after my head. You can lie all you wish, it bothers me not. Well, I'm not sure, to be honest, yet. Like, a lot about her sounds like great, saving the world, you know, making the world a better place. But then again, a lot of people had that idea in this world and just did more horrible things. The Wiccans and others. I don't think this is finite what I say here anyway, so I want to help her save the world. Ah, so you've been enticed by her revolutionary zeal, have you? I wonder, do you understand what's truly at stake? There's a hidden language to the universe, mortal, a web of signs and signifiers which establish the very rules by which we live. And Vela, she wants to change it. She wants to change reality itself, to create a new world. How would that work? When we cast a cipher spell, we are speaking in the hidden language of the universe. But the rules, the grammar, the syntax, the signs themselves, all of us, from the humble scribe to the powerful cipher wizard, must adhere to those constraints. When we don't, there are often dire consequences. Like the Endless. She nods, exactly. The spell cast by our king all those years ago was ambitious indeed. The errors were likely minor, but when applied to a whole kingdom, it was catastrophic. But if Vela's plan works, she'd make the impossible possible. With a click of a finger, she could raise an empire, make anyone truly immortal, even raise someone from the dead. Sounds incredible. Indeed, I have often weighed this dilemma in my mind. Would it be for good or for ill? My people live in torment, our decaying bodies and haunted minds are prisons from which there is no escape. But could Vela's plan be our salvation, or would it subject the whole world to a similar torment? I haven't yet made up my mind, but if I'm honest, I would like to be there when the decision is made. It seems like our interests align. Alas, I'm somewhat engaged for the moment. I think I mentioned a family crisis. My daughter has been stolen from me. She closes her eyes. Her name is Ellen. Of all my children, she alone remains. I can still see her, 9 years young, holding my hand in the lush grass of Verdant. Everyone in the village knew that beaming smile. She is 9 years old still, and the feeling of her hand in my own is all that keeps me clinging to this wretched existence. And now those damned cadavers have taken her. I could try and rescue your daughter, sure. You would, mortal? If you were to save her, I would truly be in your debt. The cadavers are a secretive bunch, but I've caught the wind that one of them frequents the rotten coffin in Sepulchre. He wears a full suit of armor and holds a key that will grant access to the upper levels of Cadaver Keep. Ah, there we go, okay. We've met that guy in the rotten coffin. He wanted to sell us meat, conscious meat. And yeah, the key is exactly what we need. He surely won't speak to me nor my lackeys, but you? You're an outsider. More than that, you're a mortal. And cadavers are very interested in mortals. Okay, I'll try and find her. Thank you, mortal. My daughter has a signet key ring on her finger. Find her and I'll help you track down Vela. You have my word. Alright, there we go. So that's how we advance in Cadaver Keep. Alright. Farewell, we move on then. Very interesting person, that, the Duchess. And yes, as we saw by the picture, she is loyal to the Queen. Also, let me drink a little stamina potion. There we go. Up. Before we go to Cadaver Keep, I wanna explore more of this southern part of the island, though. We have another mausoleum there, maybe? Also, can we talk to you? Anything more to say? And no, okay. I'll be going. So there's still all the stuff though. Don't fall down. All the stuff down there. Assume we're going over there and then around. That's how we get there. Also, that sounded horrible how she told us about the thing that happened where they all, you know, when the spell was cast and they became endless and all ate each other. That sounds horrible. Yeah. I wonder who these are. I guess they're not endless, but just conjured skeletons or something. Also, she did not talk at all about this giant crab in the sky. Nobody has so far, I think. Oh, and I think yeah, landmark thing. This, what is this? Southern Mausoleum. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, can't go through there. Golden lock here. Let's go the other way. Before we try that, there might be another way. Up. Don't go in the trap. Oh, there we are. That was easy. This is, I guess, one of these things for the dragon again? Oh no! Lock bug. This lock bug will weaken a lock's mechanism, making locks easier to pick. While the lock bug species is known for its love of intricate environments, this one has had cipher etched into its carapace. to make it a thief's best friend. Okay, that's nice, yeah. And another, okay, Urn of Anguish. So this lockpick, is it like a one-time item or? No, okay, it's. So let me put that on. Instead of this thing, because we don't really need to use the entice bow. Nice, so locks are easier for us to break now. To open lockpick. I guess let's try it while we're at it. Okay, yeah, we need only a 5 now for this lock instead of a 6. So I have more lock picking skills, so okay. Well, we got our Urn of Anguish from there. How do we get down there? There's still the earthquakes going on. We haven't dealt with the aspect of the queen down there in the dungeon and the crypt. Nice, lockpick. Okay, and we have another structure over there. There might also be like a shortcut back into Sepulchre somewhere. Maybe that's there. We have a little house there, a little hut. Looks like one of the original huts. And I mean, just smash in, my way in. That works. Was this a law thing? No, okay. Stamina potion. Still don't quite understand what these are, but it's okay. Ah, okay, we get down there by going this way from the middle part of the island. Okay, we're up here now. Oh yeah, and we have a teleportation thing there. Yes, yes, very nice. Up. Finally found it. Academy portal is active. Yes, let me teleport to the academy while we're at it. Because we should be able to do the Lord Riddle there now. With our new hat. This hat. And I invested a little bit in lore. 3 points in wisdom. I have no idea where the candlesticks were, but I'm sure we're gonna find them. There's probably something in here. Hello. Yeah, let me save. There's a one. Ah yes, and we can activate them now. One there. Probably one in here somewhere. Look upstairs. Oh, and some lockpicks, thank you. 3 lockpicks actually. No candles though up here. Maybe down there? Yes, there's one. Click. This acquisition agent has been waiting a long time for us. Okay, maybe there's one over there now. Let's have a look. Yes. But it's not the last one yet. Maybe one up there in the observatory. Or could also be... Got this one. Also be here. No, don't see any candles. Let's go up. I wonder who the god worshipper is. Oh, it's confusing how the thing wanders, spins. Oh no, okay, no candle up here. Sad. Or maybe if we go down. No, it doesn't look like it. There was also like this little spot where we jumped down last time. Like outside this one there. I guess let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Up. Oh. Oh, and another death wheel. Thank you. No. No candle though. That's okay. Not sure where I missed the candle. Or maybe here? Yes, okay. There we go. Aha, and there we have the god thing. A divine captive. You entered a secret chamber in the Erudite Academy, which contains a captive god. After a little rooting around, you also found a journal belonging to Jerome Verrier, the head etherist of the Academy. You could confront Jerome at the observatory tower, or take the evidence straight to the Inquisitor, who's lurking around the Academy. Well, I assume he's like studying this thing and not... Yeah, there's like it's the brain connected or something. Yeah, let's talk to him first. Maybe he has to say something about it. Back up. You know, maybe these experiments are for good cause. I'm sure. Alright. Tell me. Ah, it's you again. Wait, who are you? I found the god you've been hiding. He grimaces. I clearly didn't hide it well enough. Its name is Xanarip. Must be one of the last gods on Union soil, I suppose. What were you doing with it? Oh my, it's fascinating research, if I do say so myself. As you are no doubt aware, gods draw power from human belief. A devout follower is like a source of food to them. So I've been examining this process. Gods do not have organs, simply a nucleus surrounded by strange matter. This turns out to be remarkably similar to the human mind, full of neural synapses. The implications are astounding. Is it safe to harbor a god? Quite safe, I assure you. Before the god war, Xanarib was a god of revenge for a nearby village, but I have muted its power with cipher words. Just last week, that oaf Giovanni lost my favorite pen. Not a moment after I found out, he stubbed his toe and was in quite a lot of pain. If Xanarib was at its full strength, I'm sure Giovanni would have fallen out a window to a certain death, or something. In fact, thinking of it, maybe I muted its power a little too much. I found your journal, it's fairly incriminating. Yes, it's true. The Empathetic Union has outright banned this kind of research, even in this academy. The fools! Do they realize what could be achieved if they did not run from what they fear? Please, I would ask you to return the journal to me and forget this whole business. If the Inquisition were to get their hands on that journal, they would punish the whole academy for my deeds. Okay, have the journal, sure. He grabs the book hastily. You have my sincerest thanks. I will see to it that Xanarib is relocated just as soon as I finish my study. Okay. Farewell. No rewards, anything? Maybe I should have given the journal to the Inquisitor. I assume we just finished this quest now. Morbid appetites. Yeah. Okay. That's alright, that's alright. Some reward would have been nice, but oh well. I hope I did the right thing. But he sounded convincing, I guess. Can we still talk to the Inquisitor about it? Okay, no. Alright, alright. I think we've cleared the academy then. Glad I'm uncovered that secret at last. Let's go back to the Endless Realm. Still a bit to explore here. Oh, some money. Up. And I guess this leads back to the city. The sepulchre. Money. So what we have to do is we have to go to the Cadaver Keep again, and down there we have stuff to explore also. Where we will probably get the last thing for the dragon, for the worm, the sentient worm. Also we have a little church here. Have a look. For you? Hello? Magatson has clearly been tortured. Oh, broken ribs poke through desecrated flesh. His teeth are in splinters. A rust hook still protrudes from his shoulder. Hello, mate. Magatson, what happened to you? Lord Ritter did this. He spits a yellow tooth onto the ground at your feet. After you told me about the flesh farm being sentient, I thought it was pretty funny. Told some of my mates about it. They told their mates, and before you know it, Lord Ritter is visiting my farm. Smacks me around a bit, says we have much to discuss. So Ritter did this to you. He thought I was holding back details from him. Truth is, I didn't know much to begin with. I told him almost everything already, but he tortured me anyway, just to be sure. But don't worry, mate, I kept your name out of it. Well, thank you, Magazine. I'm an endless. I don't die easy, you know, and even the worst pain is like a half-forgotten memory. But I was worried that he might do it to you. If he thought you knew more than I did about the farm. Oh, that's so nice. All this just because you mentioned that the flesh farm might be self-aware? Yeah, Lord Ritter has been looking for a flaw in the farms for years. His prayers are finally being answered. What is he doing now? Lord Ritter's going to investigate the rumors about the flesh farm, and if he can prove them to be true, he'll try to start up the old crusades again. He's around here somewhere. You have to stop him, mates. Okay, oh, in this little hut. Oh, there we go. Delusion, lockpick. And what was that? A glorious treasure. Oh, yes, very nice. Is he just upstairs? Are you Lord Ritter? His voice rings from behind his golden mask like a freshly struck bell. Abase thyself, mortal, you stand before Lord Ritter, champion of the Black Trenches, first over the abyss at Manticore's Fall, destroyer of the Treborian fleet. Give me a reason why I shouldn't render you unto carrion. You have 5 words to argue your case. One wrong move, you die. Ah, so you have a backbone after all, not like those of your kind. Very well, I will tolerate your presence in my abode. Pray that I do not change my mind. Why did you torture poor Magazine? He came to me with some very interesting information. I had to know more, and I thought he was keeping secrets from me. But it seems he was just as ignorant as he claimed to be. What do you intend to do? I have already sent word to some old comrades in arms. Apparently the flesh farm can only communicate with mortals, so first we are going to hire a mortal who will prove that these rumors are true. After that, well, if all goes to plan, the crusades will begin anew. You're a monster. I've been called far worse by better mortals than you, usually just before I tore their hearts from their chests. I guess we could walk with them, but that doesn't sound like fun. And another one of these skulls. I wonder what's about these. Anyway, we're not gonna work together with Bree, and I guess we can't just fight you. So, I'll leave you to it. Yeah, Lord Ritter. What is he doing now? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop him by going to his castle. It's weird that he's hanging out in this little church here while his castle is empty. And there we have the shortcut back to the city. Feel a bit bad, you know, Magazine, he didn't talk about me, but now I'm just leaving him there, but I can't help him. Alright, let's save the game. Sleep a little bit. Rent my bed. Oh no, no mind. I can sleep in my own house now. Over here, my very nice house. That is, yeah. Maybe there are not as many maggots in this bed. Alright, let's sleep. Until morning. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one.